Hey everybody, this is JDGaming, back today with an update to Evil Twins. After covering the archetype last month, I've continued to play the theme on Master Duel, and there were a handful of significant tech choices I've been using that I wanted to include here on the channel for a more comprehensive, evolving look at the strategy. First off is a pair of Link 1 monsters, Salamangreat Almiraj and Linguriboh. They're fairly similar in summoning requirements. Almiraj needs any normal summoned monster with 1000 or less attack, and Linguriboh needs a Cyberse monster that's level 4 or lower. Both of these requirements are met by the first live twin you normal summon, as long as you can resolve the effect to bring out the partner twin, and then have some kind of extender, whether it's a holiday twin or even home. You can use the first monster you summoned to go for a Link 1 before committing to the rest of your play. The benefit you get from these cards can be quite significant. Almiraj has a quick effect that protects one of your monsters from destruction effects for the turn, which is huge in Master Duel to ward off Lightning Storm and Raigeki to protect your 𝕿𝖆𝖇𝖑𝖊. While it doesn't look like a big deal to lose your one-card Link 4 in a 1-for-1 exchange, the loss of a double revive and both Evil Twins effects is a huge loss in your ability to control the game. Because Master Duel is a best-of-1 format, these kinds of removal options are very popular, and while Almiraj doesn't address everything, it is a huge help to blank a blowout going second card. Linguriboh does something similar. With an ability to tribute itself to negate and banish a trap, it can put a damper on trap decks, especially when you pair it with the removal effects of Evil Twin 𝕿𝖆𝖇𝖑𝖊, Knightmare Unicorn, or 𝕿𝖆𝖇𝖑𝖑 from the graveyard. You can even just have it protect your initial combo line from infinite impermanence, which is one of the strongest cards to stop the second of your Evil Twins effects while climbing to 𝕿𝖆𝖇𝖑𝖊𝖑. Both of these Link 1s play a huge supporting role for our main combo line, and I cut the Link Disciple and Link Devotee to accommodate them. With the rotation of Link 1s, I found Unchained Abomination to be far less useful, so I chose to play Underworld Goddess of the Closed World in its place. This Link 5 requires 4 or more effect monsters to summon, but it can use one of your opponent's monsters as part of its summoning requirement. Because this is simply the card's Link Summon recipe and not an actual activated effect, it will take care of troublesome monsters even if they tower over you with their immunity to card effects. It's quite easy to bring out 3 of the required monsters yourself between the normal summoned twin, its effect, and a holiday extender, and an opponent's Link 2 like 𝕿𝖆𝖑𝖊𝖓𝖏 can complete the climb to Link 5. While this can be stopped if your opponent uses their quick effect in response to your third monster's summon, most of the time they just don't expect Underworld Goddess to feel a specific need to prevent her at this point. Plus, in the event that they actually do go for Knightmare Unicorn to kick away one of your 3 monsters, you still have 2 to make either a Centauria Zeus play, or possibly an Evil Twin line depending on what they've left you with. Her other effects to blank your opponent's current board of monsters and shut off 1 revival per turn are amazing on a 3k body with a unique protection effect, and you can always just summon her as a regular Link 5 monster if the situation calls for it. On top of it all, the fact that she's a fiend makes her more live here than a lot of other extra deck options. Speaking of which, I haven't summoned 𝕿𝖆𝖑𝖊𝖓𝖏 in this deck even once since I cut the Link Disciple and Devotee. It's just too situational in pure twins without some of the other extenders like Backup Secretary or Parallel Exceed. While it's definitely a playable card, I think a more useful card is Nightmare Phoenix, who, like Unicorn, can possibly co-link to one of your Evil Twins to eliminate a pesky card for free before climbing into another Link monster. It also has the co-linked battle protection effect that I always forget about, but it's very easy to set up in twins. Finally, I want to mention a possible combo option that I've not personally tested, but one that certainly has potential. By adding just artifacts Dagda and Scythe to the deck, you can lock your opponent out of their extra deck pretty easily in twins. The combo requires access to an OG twin and home, plus a discard for home. Start with a normal summon of either basic twin. Summon her partner with her effect, then link summon artifact Dagda with those 2 monsters of different names. Activate live twin home and discard any 1 card, then, if your opponent allows you, chain Dagda as chain link 2. You'll set Scythe and then summon a 𝕮𝖊𝖑𝖊 monster from the deck. Link your Dagda and the new 𝕮𝖊𝖑𝖊 monster to summon Evil Twin 𝕮𝖊𝖑𝖊, and the rest of your play is the same as the basic combo line going up to 𝕿𝖆𝖇𝖑𝖊𝖑. In this example, your draw from 𝕮𝖊𝖑𝖊 is going to replace the discard from home, which effectively makes it into a 2-card combo. During your opponent's draw phase, you can use 𝕿𝖆𝖇𝖑 to summon back both Evil Twins 𝕮𝖊𝖑𝖊 and 𝕿𝖆𝖑, then set up the usual chain link 1 draw, chain link 2 pop, targeting your own set Scythe for 𝕿𝖆𝖑's effect. This should allow you to trigger the Scythe and complete the lock before your opponent has gotten a lot of opportunities to play. The pro of this combo is Scythe is obviously very strong to resolve, and it doesn't take too much of a deck building investment to do this play. Heck, if you draw the 1 Scythe, just set it yourself and you can skip the Dagda and not waste a discard for home. Unfortunately, the cons are too serious for me to feel comfortable with this line at this time. First, Dagda is an optional quick effect, not a mandatory quick effect or any kind of trigger. Just as I sadly found out is the case with Lady Labyrinth, optional quick effects like this one need to directly chain to their intended card in order to actually work properly. If your opponent responds with any of the many hand traps that aren't putting themselves on the field, you cannot use Dagda here and would have to burn another one of your cards in hopes that you can use Dagda to grab Scythe. This means Ash on your home hurts even more than usual, as you lost your home, the discard, the summon you planned for, and you can't even use Dagda and may be left stranded. It's not an impossible scenario to successfully set this up, but then Master Duel brings another huge problem that makes this far less viable than in the TCG. Because Master Duel is a best-of-1 format, you have to be wary of having any unnecessary situational bricks in the deck to maximize your consistency across a myriad of matchups. This not only makes it difficult to justify Scythe itself as a brick, but also makes one question if you can afford to play such a shotgun combo that burns all of your engine's main responses in what could amount to absolutely no effect on your opponent. Don't get me wrong, this line is certainly very powerful, but in a format where you have a bunch of trap decks, ones that don't need to use their extra deck, it's just a bit too inflexible for my liking in the context of Master Duel. And at the time of recording this video, the TCG isn't the best place to play Twins at all, considering we have to deal with Bystials removing all of our Grave combo pieces, as well as 𝕿𝖆𝖇𝖑𝖊 and other very strong strategies that just outpace this thing by a landslide. And there you have it, some extra thoughts of mine regarding Evil Twins. I've never done this kind of a follow-up video to a theme, but with how much I've been playing it on Master Duel, it was bugging me that the videos from just last month weren't quite up to date with what I've been doing as of late. I anticipate next time will be a different topic entirely. That's it for now, but feel free to grab one of these videos on your way out. If you really enjoyed what you saw today, remember to subscribe to JD Gaming for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks guys, this is JD Gaming, hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll see you guys next time.